Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna film my nighttime skincare routine.
There will never be another after you. You're the only one that matters.
Wow. You have no idea how good that feels for me to even say it out, because I have been wanting to film this video since the day I started my YouTube channel, trust me. Since like 2 or 3 years back. Not even exaggerating. I've always been in a skincare. I've always wanted to film my skincare video for you guys and show you all the products that I use and stuff like that. But I was never satisfied with the products that I was using, and I used to feel that none of the products that I use work for me and stuff like that. Very recently, I was going through all of my old videos on YouTube and Instagram, and I realized that that is not true at all. There's literally so much difference for how my skin used to look back then and how it looks right now. So I'm not going to show you like a very major, before and after acne photos, or like before and after hyperpigmentation and stuff like that. And I used to be pretty lucky with my skin, okay, and I'm super grateful for my genes, at least for that. But apart from that, my skin was just looking a lot brighter and plump right now, is what I would say. So yeah, I'm gonna show you all the products that I use and the way I use it and what it does to my skin and things like that. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so let's begin. And before we begin, the most important thing is cliche: drink water, okay? Drink a lot of water. So my sister and I got this bottle recently. I know it looks a little too big in the camera. I mean, it is big in real life, but it does the job, okay? Having something like this nice and big in your bedside table or like right beside you wherever you sit is so motivating. It motivates you to drink water and stay hydrated all the time. And yeah, also this one has all these measurements. I think it is 1.5 liters or a little more than 1.5 liters, I'm not really sure, but yeah, it has all these measurements, so you know how much water you drink every single day. Drink water, keep that in mind. Always drink water, okay? If you don't drink water, your skin is going to look dull and dehydrated, and it's not going to give you that, beautiful plump and gloss skin. So I start doing my skincare routine around 10:30 every night. So I firstly start with a guasa. If you're new to my channel and if you didn't know, I have only been doing my skincare every alternate days. The whole routine, I do it only every alternate days, and that works perfectly for me. It's just like giving a break to my skin, like how you work out every single day and it, your body needs a break, all the muscles need a break. That's exactly how your skin works as well. So I'm not going to go into a lot of details for how to use guasa in this video. I'll probably film another video for how to use guasa on your skin and what it does to your skin, what it did to my skin and things like that. Let me know in the comments below, but for now I'm just gonna use it for you guys. So for the guasa to like easily glide on your skin, you're supposed to use an oil. I usually use just olive oil and pumpkin oil mixed together. Pumpkin seed oil, not pumpkin oil. So the olive oil is from Figaro, so I'm not sure if it is just a cooking oil or if it is meant for your face as well. As long as it works for you, anything is fine. Take my word on that, okay? And I also mix a few drops of the Juicy Chemistry's cold pressed pumpkin seed oil. This is how it looks. So I mix these two together and put it on my face and use my guasa on top of that. Just take like a few drops of the oil. That's a lot. I don't usually use that much of the oil, So yeah, I'm just gonna use this oil Instagram style. And usually use these oils or the rose oil on my own. I actually have a whole video on how I make my own rose oil, so you guys should check that out if you want. Then I take the guasa and drop whatever oil is left on my hands into the guasa and start using it on my skin. I first start off with this part, the jawline, and gently rub it. So I also like, hold my skin. So I do each stroke 10 times. Same on the other side. This motion. So I also really like to do my cheekbones like this. I saw this one TikTok video where the girl was sculpting her cheekbones like this, and it was beautiful, and the motion was amazing, and it feels great on your cheekbones as well. And I also do this on my nose. Eyebrows. And I also do my neck. So if you ask me if guasa works on your skin or if it has an effect on your skin, I would say that guasa only works on your skin when you like believe in the stone, when you believe in the effects of jade, and if you believe in the effects of rose quartz, you could buy those stones. But if you do not believe in the effects of, you know, the particular crystal that you're using, it is just equal to using a plain rock on your skin. You could even use a spoon instead of that. People also use spoon. I'm not even kidding. Like, people use spoon to like sculpt their face. So you could, if you do not believe in all these crystals, you could surely go and get a spoon, or you can just use a spoon with all these oils in your face and it'll work exactly the same for you. But if you believe in the effects of the crystals, it's just an added benefit is what I think. So I'm gonna go cleanse my face right now. I'm just gonna use my face wash and a facial brush. I'm gonna show you guys all of that.
Firstly, I take this cleansing brush that I got off of Amazon. It comes with a detachable head. I'll link it down below if I find it. You can also find similar ones in Nykaa or Miniso. It works on battery. It works really well. Also, I use this face wash from Himalaya. I've been using this since day one, probably 6th or 7th standard, and it works really well. It doesn't strip your face of its excess oils, it just leaves you feeling so fresh. I do this for exactly 60 seconds and rinse off with water and just pat dry it with my towel.
So this is how my skin looks after I have washed my face. No product, no makeup, no skincare, no product, and yeah, this is how my skin looks. So now I'm gonna use my DIY lip scrub. This is what I usually do after I am done cleansing my face. This just has sugar, cinnamon and honey in it. So the next step after a lip scrub is a lip balm. Obviously, if I don't use a lip balm as soon as I'm done using a lip scrub, my lips start feeling so dry and chapped. So I have to go on with the lip balm, and this one is from Juicy Chemistry. I've been loving this lip balm so much. It says it is for pigmented lips, but I personally haven't started, seeing any difference in the color of my lips. So this product has a kind of consistency or texture that starts as a cream, and when you blend it, it melts into an oil consistency, and it is amazing. So the next product that I go on with is a face mist or aloe vera gel. Both are from Innisfree. So for this video, I'm just gonna use a little bit of this mist. So I personally think this mist is not like a must-have product. It definitely does make your face feel so refreshing. The only issue that I face with this face mist is that it gets over so quick. Like, it doesn't even last you for a month. So I wouldn't say that this is a must-have product or anything. The serum that I'm gonna be using is the Ordinary's lactic acid 5% plus hyaluronic acid serum. So lactic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid. It is a milder AHA compared to glycolic acid. This one is amazing when you just want a brighter complexion, and if you're not really targeting any issues like hypopigmentation and acne and stuff like that. So the reason I used to use this is mainly for all the skin textures I used to have, and also the outer part of my face feels darker for some reason. So you can either use lactic acid mixed along with your moisturizer, or you can just use it on its own as a serum, which is what I'm going to be doing right now. A little bit of it. So another really important thing that I wanted to mention is that lactic acid caused me open pores in this area. So I stopped using it in this area and now it works perfectly fine, but you know, it doesn't happen to every single person, but just in case you want to know. So I'm just gonna leave out this area and use it everywhere else. So while that sinks in, I'm gonna use my cream. I just let every single product stay on my skin for like 30 seconds to 60 seconds and then go on with the next product. Okay, so the next product is again from Ordinary and it is the caffeine solution. So this stuff is meant for your dark circles. Okay, but the best thing about this product is that it hydrates your under eyes so well. And if you have puffy eyes, it also helps with that. Usually when I wear makeup, I used to apply a lot of moisturizer under my concealer and then go on with the concealer, or else my under eye looks and feels so dry. But this has permanently made my under eyes feel softer and moisturized. And if you have this product or if you're planning to buy this, make sure it doesn't get into your eyes. It hurts like hell. So that's it. I'm not gonna, you know, massage it and let it sink in and stuff like that. I'm just gonna let it be there. So the next step is moisturizer. I've been really loving this moisturizer from Body Shop. This is the moisturizer that I'm gonna be using. This, you guys, feels so good on my skin. If you have dry skin, you are gonna love this moisturizer. It's almost like a sleeping mask. You apply it right now and when you wash it off of your face the next morning, you would almost feel the product melting from your skin. So talking about products or moisturizers for dry skin, I just cannot stop myself from recommending this one product to you guys, and I'm not sure if I can really recommend this to you because the ingredient list seems a little skeptical to me, okay, just a little bit. And it is the Patanjali's moisturizing cream. Okay, the reason I wanted to show this to you guys is because now you would know that I was, you know, doing all these theme makeup on Instagram like literally every single day. I was posting one video every single day and that made my skin so dry and flaky, you have no idea. And that was like the peak of lockdown, okay. Nykaa was closed, Amazon was closed, nothing was delivering and no stores around were open, and the only store that was open around, you know, in my area was this one Patanjali store, because back then I had none of my skincare at my place. The only thing that I got was a little bit of makeup. This was the only cream that was like in the store, and the ingredients in the front, you know, shea butter, chamomile, olive oil, everything seemed like good ingredients. So I just picked it up and I came back home and I was using it, and you guys, trust me, this worked like magic for me. My skin would be so dry and flaky and I would use this on my face. In 2 days, all that flakiness would like drastically settle down and my skin was so back to normal. It was amazing. But one day I was just chilling in my room and I get a text message that, you know, says all of the ingredients that is not supposed to be used in a skincare and what are the brands that has all of those ingredients in their products, and they had mentioned Patanjali in it. So one of my friends sent it to me, and I don't know, you guys, I'm not gonna ask you not to use this product or like to go buy this product, grab it or things like that. I'm not gonna tell you any of that, okay? I'm just gonna leave it to you guys. Yeah, use it if it feels right for you, but it works amazing for dry skin. That's all I've got to say. So I love using facial oils in my nighttime skincare routine. It is usually rosehip or jojoba. I'm just gonna take jojoba for today's video. I also use a DIY eyebrow and eyelash serum at the end. This just has castor oil and rosemary oil in it. So rosemary oil is just amazing to promote hair growth, and that mixed with castor oil just works so well. make sure you don't get castor oil into your eyes, okay? It's just a nightmare. And the last and final step, it's almost like a 10-step skincare routine. But yeah, no more products. I'm just gonna use a Q-tip and wipe the excess oil. Guys, if you have a cotton pad or like a cotton round, just place it in there and remove it off, okay? Don't like press it in or like wipe or anything, just so that you do not transfer all of that, you know, castor oil or your eyelash or eyebrow serum to your pillows. So yeah, I just cannot find my cotton pads, so I'm just gonna use this. So that is it for my skincare routine, you guys. Also, let me know in the comments below what other videos you would like to see. A morning skincare routine is coming very soon, but apart from that, let me know if you have other suggestions. And yeah, just DM me on Instagram if you have video suggestions or anything like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to my channel. It's just going to take you 2 seconds. That's going to help me a lot. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.